raise your hand and tell me how you did this to get in the door? Most of you all got it right. Ariani, how did you do it? You put it in table. And what did you look for once you got the table? The y-intercept. So what is 0 during your y-intercept? Is it the x or the y? The x. Remember, oh, why did I never remember my y-intercept? So what did you end up getting? What did you find the y was? Beautiful. Who got that? Raise your hand. So your y-intercept is when your x is 0. So remember OY, remember I talked about OY, or is that coupled together? And then there's couples sometimes that are like XO, look how cute they are. So if you're looking for the x-intercept, you're looking for when that second coordinate, your y is 0. And when it's your y-intercept, it's OY, are they together? Is what you're looking for when x is 0. Cool. So we're going to be going to what the delta math looks like. So get that worksheet out. Remember that Ms. Thompson and I are not going to be answering any questions. So you want to make sure that you're asking as many as you can. So on there, you're writing down any notes. And so the first one we're going to be going over, I'm literally going right onto here, delta math, sample. So it's 9.8, and we're going to start with range. So it says somewhere on there, domain and range. Do you want to sit at my desk? Yeah. So go to where it says domain and range on the worksheet that I gave you. I like that Valeria's turned the worksheet and E. So this one's asking, what is the range of the function below? You are only answering questions that look like things that we've learned in class. So range means what? Your x values or your y values? Y. So that's up and down or side to side?
Pardon the interruption, Ms. Cratchit.
Yes.
This is Lynn in the clinic. Do you have Joe Timothy?
I do not.
Is he not here today, or?
He's not here.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
All right, bye-bye.
So if it's going down and up, see how it's going down forever and ever and ever? What do we call that? Negative infinity. And if it goes up forever and ever, what do we call that? So if it's asking for the range, Ms. Thompson's going to scroll down, and she's either going to write all real numbers, which remember is negative infinity to infinity, or you can write it as an interval. So she's clicking that. And so you're writing down any notes that you need to write down. These are the delta math you're working on. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay, let's go to another one.
Did you not get one? Did anybody else not get a packet? Or paper, sorry. Piece of paper.
I didn't do a paper. I gave everyone a paper. Oh. Gave everyone a paper. It's not the exact ones that are up there. It says domain and range. Okay. Yep. Okay. Cool. He's going to go to the next one. Have we looked at this type of function before? Yeah. Yes, so we could do this one. The range is bottom up. So Devon, what's the smallest y value? You might need to come up here. What's the smallest y value that's in this parabola? You're looking at just my board. Devon, so you might want to come up here. What's the smallest y value that this touches? No, looking at this. It's not on there. You're just looking up here. You're looking at the board. You're telling me.
Oh, me?
Yes. What?
If they didn't have his AirPods in, he might have heard.
What's the smallest y value? What's the smallest? -7 doesn't touch that.
Yeah.
Yep. So would it be a bracket or a parentheses? Bracket. Then it goes up forever and ever. What's that called? Infinity. So you're writing down any notes you need to. So for this one, you're finding the range. So although there's two different ones that I can go over in a little bit, I want to make sure you all know how to find the range.
I'll have you follow.
So it's a bracket if it touches the number?
Yes, it's a bracket if it touches the number.
You're just taking notes about the concept. So like, if I were taking notes, if I were Miss T sitting in a desk, I would write down infinity parentheses. Like I would put a parentheses next to the infinity signs. I would write down that negative infinity to positive infinity means all real numbers. Like that's what we're telling you to do right now. If you know this stuff, and you don't need to take any notes, that's great. But just know that when we go over there, we're not answering your questions. So if you need to write range bottom up, or like whatever helps you, Y values, lowest to highest.
Does that make sense? So we're answering all questions now. Like I see a lot of people like not writing anything down.
Wait. Why did you not put a bracket at the end of the
That's a great question. So that's what we want to hear. We want to hear, well, why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't you do this? We wouldn't put a bracket because infinity is not really a number, right? It just means it goes on forever. So like I can't ever touch infinity because it's not really real, right? It's just like saying it goes on forever. So that's why I use a parentheses. Does that make sense? Okay, let's try one more. Now, have we seen one like this recently?
No.
Not really, right? So let's click give up. We're only going to do the ones that we've seen in class.
Isn't that square?
Cubic.
It is cubic.
Isn't that absolute? No.
No, that was
Absolute
cubic.
is the looking one. Have we seen anything that looks like this?
No.
No. So what should we click? Give up. Bye. So if we haven't seen it in class, click give up. Have we seen that? Nope. Give up. Bye.
Why do you say that?
Have we seen this?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're looking at bottom up. So what is the smallest Y value that this one touches? Now, it's an asymptote. Remember that? And so because it's an asymptote, it never actually touches -8, even though it looks like it does. So I would put a parentheses. Because it never, the asymptote, it never actually touches that value.
Because Finding Nemo can't touch the butt.
Finding Nemo.
Don't touch the butt. Don't touch the asymptote.
I didn't get it at first. Then if it goes up forever and ever, what's that? Infinity. And does that have a parentheses or a bracket? Parentheses. Remember, define this as because you never actually hit infinity.
Does everybody have written down what they need written down?
Yeah.
So
Oh gosh,
what
that's
you're
the wrong
gonna
thing.
do real quick is you're gonna try the two that are on your paper. So now you're trying the two. You're gonna try these two that are on your paper. So this one and this one. These are two screenshotted. So see if you can try it. I'm gonna come around and stand. So if you got it, raise your hand. Never got the paper. Yeah. Hold on, raise your hand. I'm gonna come around. Switch sides. Because it's bottom up, so it's negative.
Also, the following people got 100 on their Check Yourself quiz today. Hugo, Miguel, Guillermo, Valeria, Kayla, Gabby, Divine, Amaya, Derek, Jeremiah, Michael. Yes! No, you just get a yes.
Huh?
-1.
What did you say, Michael?
Infinity, positive infinity. Yeah.
I see a lot of people that aren't generous. Beautiful. There gets brain rock. Okay. It's almost done. You just gotta switch it. Make sure it's bottom up.
Yeah. Throw it away, break it.
When you're looking at your going down forever and ever, and then you're looking at your water.
Kayla's saying her name.
Okay. We're gonna go asking you a question. I'm gonna go. But you're on the right track. All right, so let's go over this because there's a lot of confusion. And so that means make sure you're taking notes. So when you go in there, you know what you're doing. So a lot of people started with up top and then the bottom. Remember, range is bottom up. So what's the lowest it goes? Negative infinity should go first. I see a lot of people putting the top number. So the bottom goes first, negative infinity. Then I kind of look at it, I scan the graph, and the highest this goes is this asymptote. What y value is that asymptote? 0, and it never touches it. So that should be your domain for that. Who got that? Give me a thumbs up. Cool, so I'd make sure you're writing notes down. Because when we get in there, we're not going to be answering questions.
Why can't you answer question?
Because we want you guys to do it on your own. You don't need help. That's why you're asking everything now. What? When you put parentheses, either if it's infinity or negative infinity, or if it's an exponential, it never actually touches this line. So the parentheses indicates it never touches it. Doesn't include that number. That's different than this one. See how this includes that point right there? That would be a bracket. And so a lot of people make sure what's the lowest y value that one goes.
Negative infinity.
Negative infinity.
I know it's negative infinity.
Because it's going down, and you can see it's going down negative numbers. So it's going down towards negative infinity. Yep, so it's bottom up. Then what's the highest y value? Yep, and that's a bracket because it touches it.
So what will be a number first and then the negative?
If it was something like this, because it's bottom up, so I would start with that number, and then it would be.
So if it's bottom up, then
It's always bottom up. It's just like if the lowest is right here. I can show you one more example if you'd like.
Yeah, was it like flip?
Sure. So like this one, Amaya. Where's the asymptote? 0. Do you guys see how it's at 0? The lowest y value is 0. So it starts at 0 and then it goes up forever. Bottom up. That's 0. You want to look at one more? So even though we haven't seen this one, correct? Pretend it's a parabola. But that's not the kind you want to see. Sure, let's look at this one. So what's the smallest y value? I would pay attention if we're not answering any questions. 6. And since it touches it, it's a bracket. So bottom and then up. It goes up until what?
How do you do infinity like that? I don't know what
I just do circles. That's what I do.
I mean, it's easy, but when I do it, like, I accidentally put an 8 instead of, like, flipping it sideways.
That's all I'm saying.
Sorry.
I got distracted.
Are you guys go with domain or with range?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go to the next one. So go back and go to solutions. This is the next one. The number second.
There it is. Okay.
All right, so now we're on this one. This one is what it looks like right below. You guys see this?
Point of intersection.
Yeah, point of
Oh,
intersection.
that's easy.
All you're doing, and most people didn't get this right, Sean, because they weren't paying attention to when we were explaining. All this is finding where the two, the parabola and the linear equation meet. Right, Kayla? So Kayla, you should be sitting in the desk writing this down. So I'm looking at where they cross, which I can see, okay, there's one point, There's the other point. Do you guys see that?
Yeah,
And then you just write the coordinates. A lot of people are like, well, why does it keep saying I'm wrong? I have the right numbers. Remember, x coordinate is side to side. So this one would be -5, comma, what's the y value?
4.
Is it 4 or 3? It might be 3. It's 3. And then this one is -3, comma, -1. That's all you're doing for that one. You're finding where they from. Does that make sense? So to find the solution just means finding where they meet. So do you guys get this? If you do, then do it on your paper, and we'll go over. If you could get the 2 answers before we go over it, you get a brain buff. So you have 1 minute to do the next 2 problems.
Yep.
So you're trying the next 2 on your own. See if you could try to get them. 1 second.
What's up, Phil?
No, it's just points. These are coordinates.
Kayla's got hers too. She'll fix it again.
All right, 1 more minute. It's okay. I'm
I don't
done.
know if it's right.
Look at that coordinate.
Look what I did. Look what I did.
I don't have brain buff. She said you gotta do that.
Okay, look.
Can I get the candy? I got it. Trying to get my brain book.
I'm done. I don't know.
I gotta do the other one for brain.
I'm gonna get on.
Yeah, you're mixing it. Like the answer is 4-1.
No.
Oh, I'm doing it right.
You're doing it right. 4, 1. 3, 9.
And this one was a repeat.
It's not. It's one brain.
And this one is 0, 3. What do you mean it hurt?
There's 2 of them.
It hurt by raising your
So
hand.
look at your 2 intersections.
That is it.
That's not the coordinates, so.
Let's do it.
Oh my God.
So now what?
Oh, it's not 4.
I would think I have that.
This one's right. This one is right above 2. It's the number above 2.
Oh.
Oh, that. That's how it happened.
That's no 3-0. 3-0.
Barbara.
All right, who could give me the points? You get it, Michael. I'll give you the points. All right, Michael, give them to me. 4, 1, 8, and then 9.
That's
A little hard.
Can I do another one?
Sure, Air Dance, what's the next one?
0,
0, 3,
-3.
-3, 6. Beautiful. Does anyone need us to go over this, or you're good with this? Beautiful. Bueno. All right, next one.
Bueno.
End behavior. A lot of us, so you're flipping that page over. End behavior. A lot of us have had trouble with end behavior. And so all end behavior is, what's the main word? Caleb, put that away. What's the main word in end behavior?
End. So it has to end.
It's where it's ending, like the
Ending.
ending points. So this is telling me as x side.
So what I would do when you're talking about in behavior is label the x negative infinity and the x positive infinity. And then the y infinity and the y negative infinity. Does that make sense? Just so you don't get them confused. So basically you're labeling the y's and the x's. Infinity is at the positive and the negative infinity is with the negatives. Right? Okay. So I treat it like a roller coaster. So if x was approaching negative infinity, then Miss K would start at the top, and then she would ride the roller coaster all the way towards that red negative infinity. And where did her finger go? To the bottom. What is that labeled? So I should look for an answer where it says as x goes towards negative infinity, y goes towards negative infinity. So which ones can we eliminate? The bottom two, C and D. Does that make sense? All right, so let's look at the other side. So it says as x arrow infinity. So as x goes towards infinity, so we would ride that roller coaster towards the blue arrow, and where does it go? Up. And what's that up labeled? Positive infinity. So then y should approach positive infinity. Does that make sense?
Wait, so like for this and this, you're looking at this.
So for the x's, you're looking side to side. The y's are looking up and down. Like basically what direction are the arrows going? See how this arrow is going up? So when it's reaching top, it means as x is getting bigger, the y's are getting bigger. This is what I'm saying, as x is getting smaller, the y's are going down. One?
It's the up and down. So here, can I do one, Miss K? We're gonna look at another one.
Make sure you're writing notes, because this is the most confusing one. I can't write notes. Well, then you're just writing notes of how you would find it. So let's try a new one.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's only 5 per
Yeah. Okay. It is a roller coaster. I love thinking of these as roller coasters. Okay, so when we're looking at this one, right here, I would label, this is my x-axis. Do you see how these numbers are positive? So this would be x positive infinity. Okay? This side is the x-axis, and it's negative infinity. The negative numbers are there. Okay, so the first answer choice, it says as x goes towards infinity. So which way? Am I riding my roller coaster towards this side? Or am I riding my roller coaster towards this side? This one, right?
Yeah.
Reading left, right, right.
For this one, yeah, because I'm going towards, I want to take this all the way over towards x infinity. So when I ride this roller coaster, where did I end up going? Up. And that up is positive infinity. So I'm looking for an answer choice that says as x arrow infinity, as x goes towards infinity, y goes towards negative infinity. So which answer choices can I eliminate?
What?
I don't like this one.
Wait, repeat the question again?
So we said as x went towards infinity,
Right.
as x goes towards infinity, y went to what?
Infinity.
Infinity. So which answer choice can I eliminate?
Oh, he said eliminate. Oh, A and C.
I can eliminate A because it says y goes towards negative infinity, and that's not true. I can eliminate C.
Oh, so these are like what's true about this type of question?
So now we have to look as x goes to negative infinity.
It goes to infinity.
So as x goes towards negative infinity, means I'm going to ride the roller coaster the other direction.
But
Going
it's negative
backwards.
infinity going to x, which is x.
Positive.
Negative
X going this way. So I'm going to ride the roller coaster starting here
But you said go that way.
all the way up.
So you're looking at both ways.
You're looking at it both directions. There used to be a roller coaster at Six Flags called Deja Vu. You would get on the roller coaster
For real?
and it would start, and you would go and you do 3 loopy
Someone
loops,
died.
and then you'd go, okay, shh,
Okay.
and then you'd ride it backwards You would ride the ride backwards.
They still have that. They
It's a different ride.
Oh, it is.
They took it down. It's not official.
there's
They had to-
because
it
I went
used to break
last
down.
I went last year and and they change it every
Now
so
the
often.
Chrysler or something.
Yeah.
Is it like the Goliath now?
Oh, I think I know.
No,
what
the
one
ride
is.
goes in a loop.
That thing.
The wooden roller coaster does it. That's the one I did. Which one? I
I
went
know,
last
I
year.
think I know. I went on a bad roller coaster and it went backwards. It didn't go forward, but it went backwards. I think
So wait, somebody really died? Okay.
Okay, but really though.
What do I, they replaced it.
So you're starting
they
on
did?
this side.
Oh.
So it's saying as I
Thought
go
they did
this way, as x goes this way, right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's saying as x approaches negative infinity. So that means I'd start here and I'd ride the roller coaster. Where did it end up going?
Negative.
Where did the y end up going?
Infinity.
Down.
Oh, positive infinity. I went up at the end of my roller coaster. So I want one that goes to positive infinity. So which one's correct? D.
Are we like X plus infinity?
No, we're gonna do another one together right now. So if you want like this, it would be. We're gonna see if we can find them. You see this one?
Mhm.
Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna label first. So this is x infinity, and this is x negative infinity. This is y. Is this negative or positive infinity?
Negative.
Negative infinity. And this is y positive. Does everybody understand how I'm labeling those four things?
Yeah,
Yes?
that makes no.
We're good on that, right? Okay. So this says as x goes towards infinity. So should I start my roller coaster at the blue dot or at the green dot?
Green dot.
I'm gonna start at my green dot and then roll all the way over, right?
Wait.
I'm going this way. This is the way my roller coaster is heading because I'm headed towards infinity.
Oh, I was thinking you started.
So it says as x goes towards infinity, I'm gonna go this way, right? Then where does it end up going? What y?
Negative.
Which y is it closer to? Negative infinity or positive infinity?
Negative infinity.
Negative infinity. So I wanted to say as x goes towards infinity, y goes towards negative infinity. So I can get rid of this one, and I can get rid of this one. So now I'm looking at this part of it, and ouch, and
It's B.
okay, why is it B? You're going backwards now, and I'm going this way, and it
Going
goes
towards negative.
up.
Why?
Y would go towards positive. So try one on your paper now.
Alright, good.
Do them all. So start by labeling. So it says we're doing as x goes this way. Where's the y? So on your paper, you're just filling in this. On your paper, you're filling in this. Where did it end up? It ended up going up. So why would
So you guys should be writing this down on your paper.
So you're filling in this. So as x goes towards infinity.
Are those the answers or we just go?
No, you're filling in the answer. So this just I'm just having you write. That's how. So it just means
It's
x.
both infinity and other one's both negative. Spoiler alert.
No. So you start by writing as x. So you're just filling in the blanks. As soon as you got it, raise your hand. So as x, write it on.
Like the whole thing.
As x. Because it's not like an interval. It's just like an end meter. That's how it looks. So as x goes this way. Where does your y? You're not filling in the blanks. Up. So what's that? So your f of x or your y goes to positive. Okay, what about as x goes to n? Where did your y go? So you're filling that in. So now try to
And
next
but
one.
that's, but we don't, like two.
No, it's the exact same thing. It looks confusing, but it's actually not. Like the answer,
Especially the process of elimination. That process of elimination means you should have a 50-50 shot every time.
strategies have that stuff to do with it.
No, not yet.
Almost.
Computer though.
Okay, we have a computer lab.
Oh my god. Alright, but you don't worry over this. Wait, you didn't get.
What?
Alright, so this says, and this is still recording, just so you know. This says as x approaches on top, as x approaches infinity, as x, the numbers are getting bigger. What's happening with my y? Right here.
It's positive.
It's going towards positive infinity. It's getting more. You got that first one right. Then this one has x gets towards negative infinity.
It's y is positive.
What's happening with the y? That's your first answer.
I think I know the second
This,
one.
what's the second one, Brian?
Negative.
Yep. That's because as x is getting bigger, the y, the end behavior is pointing down towards negative infinity. So is that. Cool. Write down any notes that you might need to remember this, because this is your delta math. And then we're going to the last one before we go to the lab.
Well, these two as well.
Yeah, x and y intercept, you need your calculator.
Oh, we just put it in.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yep. So,
How do you put it in the table or just put it in the calculator?
so we're gonna go,
Wait, what?
we're gonna go over the last one, which is 6.
So you put it in the calculator, how do you put it in the table or you put it in the calculator?
Put it in mine, put mine in though.
No, like, the
Yeah.
table or calculator?
You're putting this into table. So don't put the one on your worksheet, put the one on my board. So you're putting that into table.
Yeah.
Is it the table?
Now, yeah, it technically is, but I'll have you do it.
Is that a negative X?
So you should be putting this into table.
I put it in as.
I get Ariani and Sarah are calling questions.
0.6.
Why are you yelling?
So now they're asking for the what? Y intercept or x intercept?
Why?
And remember, y intercept is, oh, why can I never remember this? So you're looking for where x is 0, right, Kayla? And so you find it's 0, 6. So what's my answer? 0, 6. So you click that answer.
Now let's go to the next one. I'm gonna give this one's asking for the x-intercepts. So first, no, it's a different problem now. Now it's asking for the x-intercepts. So put it in your table, Aristanis, Sean. You're putting this in the table, and you're writing down any notes that you need to write down.
-3 0.
What are they
Oh,
looking
and -4 0.
Wait, what are they looking for?
They're looking for the x-intercepts.
That's with the S.
Remember, XO, XO. So when you're looking down your table, where are your y values? 0. Look down your table.
The third one, I mean the first one.
12.
The first one, the second slide.
You're looking at y-intercepts, not OY, it's XO, XO.
What is these?
Your x-intercepts.
Oh,
You count
it's
0, 12 is your y-intercept.
It's 0 to 12. Wait,
-3,
Wait, I don't get it. Whoa,
12
get it.
Listen. This one, if it said y-intercept, your right answer would be 0, 12. But right here it has for the x-intercept.
That's an S.
XO, XO, that means
So
you're
it's gonna be
looking,
12.
no, but keep going down your table till you find a y that's 0.
That's the only struggle I see on Y.
That's 0 on Y.
Oh, -3.
-3 is one, and then there's one more.
-4.
-4. Did you guys see that on your table?
Hey, where did you get it?
Go to X
Go up.
-4.
I see it.
So that's your
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
You'll
Yeah.
All right, try the 2 on your worksheet when you're done. This worksheet is your ticket out the door for today. And then you're gonna go into the lab and finish this.
Are we all there going?
Also, if you do not like the grade you got for your Unit 9 quiz, remember the one that's hanging up, so Guillermo, Amaya, and Valeria got 100 on it. If you're not happy with that grade, real quick,
Wait, we're not getting.
if you're not happy with it, on Delta Math, I have a Unit 9 quiz retake. So if you would like to take that, you could do that during this class also. So right here, you can see Unit 9 quiz retake, and you can take that.